Let's get good. I am the gamer under development, and this is Legends of Runeterra. Last week I showed you guys the Mortal Enemies deck. We did a little bit of a deck tech on it, and we played a couple of normals. This week we're going to be using that very same deck to play a little bit of ranked play. I am only like, what is this, bronze 4? So we'll see exactly how this goes. I'm really not that highly ranked. I don't play ranked that often. I enjoy brewing more than I enjoy just like competitive play in general, but we'll see how this does. Oh goody, Fiora Shen, that is our first game. For those of you who do not understand how Fiora Shen works, it's in a way that's disgusting, so that's something to keep in mind. Not a great hand to start with either. Dawn Speakers are great, I'll hold them, but everything else can go. So anyways, oh wow, that's even worse. Thanks, game. Thanks. Just what I needed, a 9-cost card. Okay, so, salt aside, the way that Fiora works is if she manages to kill 4 enemies, she wins the game. Shen protects her. Our goal is to keep Fiora off the board. Not something we're going to be able to do easily, considering we drew nothing but high-cost cards this game. We even sent cards back and got equally high-cost cards, so there's that. Hey, that's better. That's actually perfect right now. Okay, you're going to get in for 1 here. Good job. We go ahead and throw down our Warden's Prey. If we really wanted to, we could use our Glimpse Beyond here to draw 2 cards. I don't think we necessarily need to, though, and we can store up that mana in our spell mana. So we'll just hold it for later in the event that we do need it. See, that's a much better thing for us to be able to play here. Now the question is, do we just swing in and see if they're willing to take a damage on the Green Glade Caretaker in order to stop it? We could also play the Dawn Speakers, swing in here. If this dies, then Dawn Speakers will not do anything because it needs to grant another ally that bonus. Let's just go in. Let's just go in and see what happens. If we get 1 damage, we tie it up. If they block, we get 1 damage on this and we get a 3-cost minion that we may actually want to play. If not, we can always go another direction with it. We're not really in need of Glimpse Beyond at the moment. A lot of playing Legend of Runeterra and most other card games is just deciding when you need to do something and when you just want to do something. See, now Fiora's out, now we kind of need to do something. To play me, discard 1 card, last breath, draw 1 card. I mean, Commander Ledros isn't going to be good for us for a good long time, so we'll just go ahead and discard that. And then I think what we'll do after that is Glimpse Beyond and get 3 cards here. The other alternative is to put out Ravenous Butcher. However, if we Glimpse Beyond, it means that Fiora has nothing on board to kill. They will get in for damage in that situation, but that's actually not the biggest problem. Let's just Glimpse Beyond. I think Glimpse Beyond is the right play here. It basically removes the threat of Fiora getting a kill here, which takes away their win condition. Yeah, she'll probably get some damage to our Nexus, but that's okay. See, that's much better for us. Much, much better. We'll wait until after they attack to play our minions next turn, because what we don't want to do is put a minion out and then get Fiora'd. So once they pass their attack phase... Ooh, okay, now we're dealing with the potential for a lot of damage here, which is also kind of troublesome. Is it worth it to give Fiora 1 kill and then Black Spear her? Part of me says yes, another part of me says that that's not worth. I think we'll just wait. We'll just wait, we'll take some damage, that's okay. It's not gonna kill us. And they are basically down to 1 non-spell mana here, which is great. Let's go ahead and go for... So if we go Senna, then we can go in with her quick attack next turn, and that gives her a chance to just flat out eliminate something. However, if we go Phantom Prankster, then we can play with Death Triggers next turn a little bit, and set up for our Black Spear. I think we go Senna here. I think that's just overall a more powerful play here. If they kill Speller, they kill Speller, that's fine. They probably won't, though, because the reality is they don't want to be using spells to remove minions, they want to use Fiora to remove minions. So now we have a couple of different options here. One is we just go straight in with Senna. If they block with Fiora, then Fiora dies because of quick attack. However, they could have tricks up their sleeve, and I guarantee you they probably will. The other is we put Thresh down and use Thresh to pull Fiora off the bench and go at her that way. What other options do we have? I mean, we could Chronicler of Ruin into a Black Spear to just kill Fiora. That might actually be the safest bet. Let's go ahead and do that. It's not going to be ideal, but it is something. And now we should be able to Black Spear here. Okay, we can't. That's really... Oh, well, that's because it's their priority. Now it's our priority. We're going to Black Spear Fiora. If they have something to protect her, they have something to protect her. There's nothing we can do to stop that.
Missed a chance to run.
Yeah, let's do this. If they have something to protect Fiora, then they'll protect her. If they don't, then she's dead, and it doesn't matter because we still have people swinging in. See, that's what I expected. Now, what that does mean, though, is that this is going to eat the barrier, and then Fiora is going to trade with whoever she's blocking unless they have another spell here. You can't double barrier, though, dude. That's not how that works. Okay. I guess you tried. Wait a minute, can you? Prismatic barrier times 2. Is that actually a thing? I'm not sure, but I also don't want to risk it. Let's do it. I guess we'll find out. This is a little bit of a test case. I've never seen somebody double barrier something before. Well, you can't, so that was just a waste on my part. Oops. Oopsie, I miscalculated. That's okay. Either way, she's dead. This is a 5-1 now, though, so that's pretty intense. Alright, Laurent Challenger. Let's see about... I mean, Thresh is a play here. It's not a great play necessarily, but it is a play. I don't care who Laurent Challenger pulls off the bench at this point. I think we go with Dawn Speakers here, because if Laurent Challenger pulls Dawn Speakers off the bench, he's not going to kill it unless they put another card onto the Challenger. Okay, this is fine. Alright, I'm fine with that. Less fine with that, but also still fine with that, to be honest. Okay, you gonna let me block now? Yeah, that thing can die and we'll take 2. Totally fine with this. I am not gonna risk putting this guy out, because if they do have a pump spell, they'll just kill him, and we want to be able to get his bonus, because it triggers at the end of the round. Once these characters die, we can put out another Senna, and she will gain that bonus. Ooh, Lifesteal, very nice. Lifesteal and Barrier, so they're gonna be able to protect that, which is cumbersome, but once again, not the end of the world. Okay, now we can put out Senna, and now Senna is gonna have 5 attack next turn, and 3 health. Beautiful. Senna does have quick attack here, so we can set up a couple of different things if we want, but I think the best thing here is just to go out and basically force them to burn spells to stop Senna. That's essentially what it comes down to, is do you want to burn spells to stop Senna? The other option, however, and there are other options... I guess we... It's so tough here, because we could play 2 of these. We could play a Chronicler of Ruin and a Phantom Prankster. Like, there's so many different combinations of things we could play here. I feel like getting Thresh out is also just a good idea here. But at the same time, we definitely don't want to Challenger that. I think we'll play Thresh. We'll play Thresh and we'll go from there. That does give them the opportunity to play 1 spell, but we're not really on the offensive here anyway. We're pretty even. Well, we're not even. We're losing. We're losing on Nexus Life, but at the same time, their win condition, Fiora, is gone. And that is the #1 priority here. I do feel like I kind of robbed myself by double Black Spearing there, but the fact that it said Prismatic Barrier times 2 was very confusing and honestly a little bit frustrating. This is actually fine. We're just going to do this. Who do we want to pull off the bench? Yep, that'll work. I mean, we could go here, force this thing in, but that's really not going to do that much for us anyway. Grant other allies if an ally died this round. Okay, so it's only allies, unfortunately. But for Thresh, just killing this thing puts him closer to leveling up, so that's worth. That is a little bit of added value there, and we're fine with that. Okay. Is that whenever you play another... Yeah, whenever you summon another ally, give an ally challenger. So that's problematic. It does mean that they can pull Senna off the bench and force her into combat. So we need to be planning around that being a possibility here. Which still isn't too bad. I mean, what are you going to do? You're going to pull Senna off, make her block this, and then we still block this with, like, Dawn Speakers here, probably. And we keep our Thresh, who is in the process of leveling. In fact, in that case, he would gain 2 more enemies seen die, or units seen die. Come on. What you going to do? Are you... Oh, okay. I mean, I would have been okay with that. You can do that again if you want. See, here we go. That's what I figured was going to happen. But that does mean that we also get to play an ally, and I think what we'll play is... You don't want a Ravenous Butcher here. Phantom Prankster here is probably a good play. Yeah, Phantom Prankster is a great play here. Because if they decide to go after the Phantom Prankster, they're going to have to pull it with the Fleet Tracker, and that means that we can block with other characters where we want, instead of them being stuck on the tracker. If they don't, then we can figure out from there what we're going to do. Okay, so they're not actually using the Fleet Feather Tracker to force something to block where they want it, which is really good for us, because it means that we can do something like this, where we trade our Dawn Speaker, which is totally fine. Yeah, that works. I'll take 3 here. I'll take 3 here in exchange for killing the Greenglade Caretaker. It is entirely possible that they play something from their hand here that causes problems. Oh, I should have foreseen that. I should have foreseen that. But, I mean, the upside is, no, we don't actually get value out of our Phantom Prankster either. I guess at least everything is considered blocked. That's our upside for that. Okay, let's go Phantom Prankster. We're still going to get a couple triggers off Phantom Prankster here, which is great. I'm going to put down the Cursed Keeper here, because we can use the Chronicler next turn to trigger him, and then we can also Ravenous Butcher to trigger him again, which means we will get 2 4/4s out of that. And we'll have the ability to kill this big beefy thing and make sure that it never comes in, although we may want to save that for the next Fiora. There we go. This is what we want. So now we're going to beef up our board pretty heavily. They do have the card advantage, which is unfortunate because it means we're playing against that. So we know that they have something with Barrier in their hand, which they also got to play because that spell was Burst Speed. Yay! Okay. That's fine. We'll get another Sacred Abomination here. So there's still a really good chance here that they decide to block with this. We just Black Spirit and get our damage. Yup, we go in with the board. We go in with the board minus Phantom Prankster. Figured that was what we were going to see here, but we do have our Black Spear held up just for that. They are Ionia, though, so they may actually be holding up a Deny.
I'll stop you. No,
if they are holding up a Deny, there's not really anything we can do about it. It is what it is. Give an ally +3/+0 and Barrier this turn. Okay. I mean, that's a thing.
Shield up. My life for these lands.
Okay. This will ensure that Senna survives if it lands. They only have 3 mana now, so they can't deny. Nice. That was worth. That was absolutely worth. This is an unfortunate loss right here, but we are also getting damage for every one of these deaths. Okay. They do have the card advantage here, though. We're basically stuck drawing off the top of our deck, and what we draw is going to determine how we do going forward in the game. We do have 9 mana, though, so if we draw into Commander Ledros here, we're actually in a pretty decent spot, and we should have at least 1 or 2 more left in the deck. Can't block him because he's elusive. Yay, elusive! Super awesome. That's okay, though. All we really need is a way to ensure that we kill him, which is not very likely at the moment. Can we play a second Senna? I mean, it's really weird to be able to play a second Senna. I'm just going to throw that out there. That's kind of awkward because Senna is kind of a unique character, so being able to have two on board is somewhat strange, but I'll take it. I'll take it and I'll run with it. We go in with both Sennas here, see if they block. If they do, they lose the Yusari. There's just no way to stop that. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, there's nothing we can do about that. That's just going to happen. But I mean, realistically, if we can't kill the Yusari here, or we don't draw something to kill it before it swings in next turn, we basically lose anyway. So they don't... The pressure's on us, not on them. Are you really gonna do that? And that's why. Barrier and lifesteal. Nice. Okay. So they basically win next turn unless we draw something that is able to kill this. Which is not what we drew. Actually, there's still a good chance here. Cool. You want to stop Shen emojiing and actually play the game, maybe? That'd be a cool idea. I love when people are like that. They're like, let me try to rub it in. I really hope we can turn this around now just for the entertainment value. Okay. Y'all see this name, Turkish Coffee, right? This is somebody that's literally just a sore sport. Like, yes, you have lethal on board, but instead of doing anything about it, you're just gonna sit here and, like, play emojis and screw around back and forth. Unfortunately, this does resolve at the same speed, so this is probably, yeah, this is it. Whatever, let's see if we get a kill spell off of it. It won't matter, we're still gonna die. But maybe we get to see what we draw. How entertaining that you can spam the Shen emoji. I'm not even gonna bother muting them. See this right here? This is why playing ranked isn't something I do a lot. Yes, we lost. Did you need to spam the emoji like that? Does that really make you feel like a bigger person? Alright, next game. Not super worried about it. So, what did we potentially do wrong that game? Well, actually, blowing the double black spear because of the double barrier, that was a misplay, 100%. I've just never seen somebody double barrier a card before, and I wasn't sure because there are hidden mechanics in this game, to some degree, whether or not that would actually work. We used the second black spear to kill the, like, 13-1 that was barriered, so I don't think that was a mistake. I think the only mistake that game was blowing a second black spear, killing Fiora the first time. But it is what it is. Live and learn, right? Okay, Navori Blade Spout comes out. He's elusive for this round, so he's gonna get in for damage no matter what we do. In that case, we may as well just play the Warden's Prey here. This is fine. Next turn we'll have 2 mana to pop this and be able to draw cards if we need to. And we will. What we'll do is we'll come in with this. If they decide to block, we'll just probably kill it and draw 2 cards. We don't necessarily have to, though. We might actually trade for the Navori Blade Scout, because in this case, that would be trading up. And when you trade minions, you want to trade up. I want to trade 1 power for 2 power. I don't want to trade 2 power for 1 power. So blocking here, in my opinion, for them would be a mistake, but you never know. People do that. No? Okay. Not gonna block. Good choice. I wouldn't have blocked either. Navori Conspirator gonna pop it back to their hand. That's actually a really nice little combo there. I think in this case what we'll do is probably just put down Curse Keeper, because that'll allow us to get a little more beef on the board here sooner. Honestly, the sooner we can get Thresh out, we have a ton of death triggers on the board already. If we can just get Thresh out and start killing stuff, we'll be in a really, really good spot. Navori Blade Scout, so that's going to be more elusive. So we've got 5 elusive damage coming in right now. I think that the best play here is not to Glimpse Beyond. So if we Glimpse Beyond here, there's a potential that we pull a Black Spear, but we won't be able to play it. So there's not much point in that right now. There is point in playing another Curse Keeper. Even though we're going to eat this 5, we are going to put more damage on the board. And in the case of elusive, one of the ways to play against them is to basically race. So we're going to do that. We're just going to try to beat them to the board, and I think I might actually save the mana here. We'll be on 4, so that would give me 5, which would allow me to play 3 costs worth of cards as well as a Glimpse Beyond. So I think we'll do that. Doing that stores up just that little bit of extra mana to maybe do something fun with. Okay, so that's perfect right there. That is absolutely perfect right there. Let's go for the Ancient Crocolith. And we'll go ahead and burn... I wonder. We'll kill these 2 guys, get some 4/4s. This is going to be a lot of damage coming in very, very quickly now. And there's not a whole lot they can do to hold it up. We can also play a Hapless Arist... Well, no, we can't because that's spell mana. Okay, that's okay. I mean, we just swing in with the board here, and they have 6 mana to answer all of this with. Are they in Demacia? I believe that the board sweeper in Demacia is 8 anyway, though, so we're not that worried about it. And another Navori Conscript. Okay, so they're just gonna race. They're playing race. Alright, let's race. You have to block here. If you don't, you're eating 15, 16 damage. You won't make it to your next turn if you don't block here. Unless they kill us next turn, which is entirely possible with Elusive. Okay, so that makes more sense. I mean, I guess. It doesn't make that much sense, but it makes some sense. So here's where we're at. They either kill us on the next turn, or we basically win. And that's mainly just because they're playing Elusive, and the only real recourse they have at this point is to kill us. Because they're not going to be able to block all the pain that we're bringing next turn, especially not with Thresh on the board. They do have the Kinku Lifeblade here, which is designed to help Elusive stay in it when you're racing like this. I mean, I know what we're playing, but they don't need to know what we're playing. We'll just wait.
I know a way.
Yep, you come in with the whole board there. Ooh, that's actually really nice on their part. 5, 8, 11. They're going to leave us very low here and gain back some health. Now the question is, can we still put enough damage on the board to kill them next turn? I think we possibly can, but it depends on a couple of different factors. I think what we're going to do, though, for right now is we'll just Thresh. We'll just Thresh here and see what we can do. If we get a Black Spear, if we draw a Black Spear next turn, we basically win. Because we'll go in with all 4 things. They will have to at least let 3 damage through. I guess that leaves them at 6, so we don't basically win.
They picked the wrong road.
Okay, Navori Blade Scout. However, if they do block everything, if they block everything in order to keep us from getting them low enough to Black Spear them to death, then and there's the Black Spear. Beautiful. Just beautiful right there. So we go in with everything. They either block everything or almost everything, or they leave themselves in range to die to Black Spear.
Looking for this?
And I probably should have used Thresh to pick who Thresh was gonna exchange damage with, but in this case, like, it's so tight that I don't... I mean, it matters, but it doesn't matter that much. What are you guys gonna do?
Eyes open.
Okay. They're gonna regain a little bit of life here. They're gonna let Thresh through. Oh, they're gonna try to make it so that he survives. So we have 2 options with this. He is definitely gonna survive. He's also not gonna kill this, though. He is gonna gain them 2 life. Unless we decide to Glimpse Beyond our own guy and draw 2 cards here. Which is an option, but I don't actually like that option here. Since we're basically trading this for 2 cards, and the 2 cards don't necessarily mean we win. Nah, I'm good with this. So we get a nice exchange there, nice exchange there, nice exchange there. They did gain 2 life from that, which is somewhat problematic, but it's also not, like, game-losing problematic necessarily. I mean, actually, that might be game-losing. With 2 more life, oh, that was such a mistake. Okay, so that was a misplay, because with that 2 life, it takes them out of range of double Black Spear. What it doesn't take them out of range of, though, is like triple Black Spear if we happen to get that. Although, even then, I don't think we have the mana to get there, yeah. Yeah, so that's not going to happen. However... We can just Black Spear one of these, and that buys us potentially a turn. No, it doesn't, because 2 damage there. Alright, so what can we do? What can we possibly do here? Not a whole lot. Yeah. So that 2 life they gained didn't end up meaning that much, because we didn't get the second Black Spear anyway, but I should have not allowed that. I should have just killed that guy, drawn my cards. So we're going to kill the Kinku Life Blade so they can't get any more life. Probably could have gone for the 3 attack guy, but 2 is enough to kill us, so once again, I'd rather take away their life gain.
Extra hand never hurts.
Okay.
Never see me coming.
Let's go Vanguard Redeemer here, because that'll let us draw a unit. Another Hapless Aristocrat. We have a handful of Hapless Aristocrats, and nothing to really take advantage of them with. We did, however, get another Black Spear, which is nice. Because if we can find a way to kill something off, or if they kill something off for some reason, oh, that's a problem. That's a big problem. Okay. Yeah, we have no way to kill one of our own things, so we won't be able to use Black Spear, which means that we won't be able to take that guy out. Plus, they just pumped him out of Black Spear range, so this is game. That's okay. Good game. Good game. You know, I don't really get the emoji spam outside of ranked play. So here, we're just gonna block because we can. Doesn't really matter, they do have that double elusive there, so we're dead. Alright, so mortal enemies not performing excellently in ranked play. A lot of that, though, is just basically me making mistakes. I should have used the spell to kill our own creature there to prevent them from gaining that 2 life. That probably would have made a big difference. We're gonna try one more, because these are going pretty quickly. Sorry about that, folks. We're back with the game. I had to cut a little bit of that out because my dog went wild. Okay, so this is a very nice starting hand. We're gonna go ahead and send back Chronicler of Ruin here. This is a very, very... Oh, wow. This is a very, very nice hand. I'm excited about this hand. That being said, with how we've done so far, I'm not gonna hold my breath too much. That's a really nice board, though. Yeah, we'll pass up here. Let them go. Precious Pet. Okay, that's fine. You don't get to attack with it yet, so I'm not really worried about it. They will get to attack with it, though, before we get to interact, maybe. I mean, we could also play Lucian here. We do have 2 of them. But I feel like we're probably still better off playing the Curse Keeper. I think we'll go Curse Keeper into Phantom Prankster. Oh, that's problematic.
Bite.
Okay, so now maybe we do play the Lucian. Yes, we play the Lucian so that if they come in with Elise, we kill the Elise. We're definitely not trading Lucian for that thing, though. That's absolutely not worth. Okay, we're gonna end our turn here. And now we get a Curse Keeper. So let's go ahead and... Phantom Prankster, Cursed Keeper, or just go in. I mean, if we just go in, they have to play a spell to make this a decent exchange for them. So we'll go in. Hi, pets. Are you just all loud and ornery today? I think so. Okay, so now they're gonna play a spell. Yeah. That's okay. We kind of expected that. What we did there was we basically just drew that out, and all it cost us was a Lucian, which, you know, that's not cheap, but we have another one in hand. And now I think we get some double value out of... Well, do we, though? I mean, we could double Curse Keeper here. We could also Curse Keeper into Ravenous Butcher. Yeah, let's do that. Or we could just play Phantom Prankster. If we just play Phantom Prankster, then they're gonna get in next turn. They might actually get all 3 of their spiders next turn, and that could be problematic. Actually, no, they only get all 3 of their spiders if they play one. So I'm good. If they play a spider here, then we get to counterplay a little bit, and with that, we will play something that can block. Okay, that's fine. Let's just go like this. Okay. And we may also, if they do manage to kill our pranksters here, then we'll just kill Elise. We do have 4 mana, though, so we can actually do some even funner things with this. Funner is not a word. I know my fiance tells me all the time. Thank you for the person that's going to remind me in the comments, though.
Push back the darkness.
Okay, so we're going to put a Lucian down. If they make the mistake of killing him, then we can Black Spear her. See, this is what I was concerned about. Now they're really pushing on the spiders. So what we could do here is we could Ravenous Butcher and kill Elise. Although when she flips, she doesn't gain health. So there's really not much point in that. When instead we can do this. And now we get a Lucian level up trigger. We also get a damage from the Phantom Prankster. And we have a board full of big beefy things.
Let me change into something more comfortable.
Okay, you do that. You change into something more comfortable. What we're gonna do... Oh, hello. Hello, hello, hello. So, if we play this, we do have enough mana left to kill Elise. But we kind of want to play that in combo with that. So that makes things a little bit more problematic. I mean, we have decent trades on both of these. So I think we just go in with both of these and then we see how the trades go. Because the worst possible block here is they block with Elise and they protect her with a spell. If they protect her with a spell, they kill Lucian, and then we just go ahead and Black Spear her anyway. Crowd favorite. Alright, that is a big, big, beefy boy right now. So the fact that they didn't do that means that we have a couple of different options here. Lucian has seen one thing die. We do want to try to make sure to kill this before they get to come in next turn. His having Overwhelm is actually kind of a big issue. Let's go... We'll have 6 mana next turn to do this. Let's just put Senna down. Let's just put Senna down because there is a play there. Oh, decisions, decisions. Alright, so they think that this is a good decision, but in reality it's not necessarily, because now she gets double strike and they set us up to Black Spear while they... No. I misclicked. Oh my god. Wait. Oh, thank god. Okay. Whew, that would have been really bad. That would have been like the worst misclick ever. I would have been so upset. Okay. This is much, much better. There, so now Elise is gone. The threat is much lower than it was before. And our turn here, we'll probably just put our 4/4 in front of the crowd favorite here. Oh, we got a Thresh now, too. Thresh will be able to pull Lucian out of the deck if we need him later. Oh, that's not fun. That's not fun at all. Or we could go Curse Keeper into Chronicler here. I think we go Thresh. That way, if stuff does die, at least we get value out of it dying. Okay, this is fine. We may actually be able to get considerable numbers of levels on Thresh right here. So we'll block here. We'll block here, because that's trading up. We'll block here to reduce as much damage as possible. And we'll block there. That is a little bit risky. I don't know if I want to risk Senna like this. I don't think I do. Yeah, we're not going to risk Senna like that. And while we're at it... No, this is fine. Okay. So we're going to take 7 here. There's just no way around that. Oh, that hurts. Okay, we're going to take... Actually... 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're going to be at 1 life. Alright. Living dangerously. That's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be living very, very dangerously here. But the good news is Senna has double strike, so that's a big, big plus for us. Now, do we go in with Senna and double strike? Do we play Curse Keeper and then Glimpse Beyond to draw cards? I feel like this is probably the best go-to right here. Okay, that's fine. You give us that 1 trade, we'll take it. They get to potentially play something. They're probably not going to play much of anything. We're going to... Oh, that's Darius. Oh boy. Okay, that's much of anything. That's pretty bad. There's not a whole lot we can do about that. Alright, so let's go ahead and trigger this. Get another big boy. Get our Cursed Keeper back. Draw 2 cards with Glimpse Beyond. Maybe should have waited to go in for our attack. That Darius is just trouble for us right there. I'm not sure that there's anything we can draw that will save us at this point. I'm really not. They are down to 6 life, though. So another question is... can we draw something that makes them kill themselves? Yes, we can. Okay, so we may actually be able to get them to kill themselves here. Well, I guess I can't just board up and drop them since we're blocking. So let's go right here so that we kill Darius. I was hoping we'd draw a Black Spear there to help. They're gonna take enough damage to be lethal here, though, I think. Oh, no, they're not. Okay, 2 of our guys actually survived because I didn't block with things that would kill them. That was probably a misplay as well. Okay, so what we've learned is that I'm not great at ranked. But I don't think that Mortal Enemies was, like, bad here. I think that I made some slight misplays, and that kind of cost us in a couple places. It is what it is. I thought the deck was pretty fun, to be honest. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, make sure to go ahead and give us a like or subscribe to the channel, and we will see you next time. Bye!